seat. And in the presentation, I stayed up last night trying to work on it. It's kind of similar to last year. There's a few different photos and things, but the numbers are definitely different. So, like what you said or what you were asking about, I started out in sales right out of college, and after being laid off from several different companies, I decided to go into insurance. I wanted to do the residual income thing, and so it led to there. But anyway, I'll get started with this. B&I, for me, like I said at the beginning, started out as I was invited by Mr. Jimmy Wilkins, and I was looking to grow my business. It was in 2012 that I started the Duke Insurance Solutions, and it was pretty stagnant up until about 2017, and it was just me doing the whole deal. So anyway, I'm going to introduce, this is my wife April, like what you asked about, married 16 years, we have 3 kids, and in next month I think it will be 13 years that we've lived in Arlington. So this is my oldest, Weston. Man, super proud of this kid, honor student, does a lot of baseball. As you know, sports now have moved to, it's a year-round thing. And actually next week on Wednesday, he's going to have, at 13 years old, he's going to have his first tryout in front of a college. So they start recruiting that early. These are the Twinkies. These are the Duke boys, Bo and Luke, and they're good at it too, man. So hopefully we'll have a little baseball thing going. But that's where we spend most of our time on the weekends. Work during the week, play on the weekends, and I love seeing them play baseball. Duke Insurance Solutions, about the company. We did register with the Better Business Bureau. We are an A+ rated company. Everyone that we do business with, we try to ask them to give us a review, because if it's someone, it's gotten to where for me, most of my business is referrals. Thank you to this group, thank you to, just being in business as long as I have, but especially for the new people, when they have someone that's sent to them, if they haven't ever heard of Duke Insurance Solutions or they haven't dealt with us, that's the #1 place where we send them to look at the reviews and what we've done for other people. That's what we ask about it. So this is it. This is simply it. Duke Insurance Solutions assists individuals, families, and small businesses in finding affordable insurance. Our services are for free. And so having us as a professional broker do all the shopping can save you time, frustration, and money. Let us make the insurance companies compete for your business. And that's what people don't understand. A lot of times, I don't know why the impression is that they think that we're going to charge them to help them. We're not. You don't pay us anything. We're compensated by the insurance company. And something happened, I think it was last week, one of my guys said, man, it's like the more that you help people, the better that the company actually benefits. And that's just being honest. The more that we're able to help you or help someone get better benefits, the better it helps our company. Bottom line. So we're there to save you money and to make sure that we can do something. Percentage-wise, it's probably 9 out of 10 people that call us, we can do something. It's very rare that we aren't able to find some kind of solution, and again, that's why we are brokers. We're shopping every business, every company that offers in your area, your county, your zip code, your state. So, the story, I told you guys this last year, but essentially, I got into the insurance business in January of 2004. Started out with one company that was captive. That company got bought out. Then we changed to where the name was called Health Markets. They introduced more carriers. That was when we started. They were trying to build a model of being a brokerage versus just selling one product. In 2012, I started the Duke Insurance Solutions. It was actually after my first time visiting B&I over in Lakeland. I ran into Bruce. And I told a lot of you the story before, but Bruce was actually one of my very first clients that I ever went out and met. And but in 2012, we tried to move it to where Duke Insurance Solutions was a subcontractor, basically, of Health Markets. Went to 25 national carriers. Then in 2014, I moved that over to Core Benefits Group as my upline, and keep going. 2017, I was looking for a way to grow my business, and so I went to the Better Business Bureau. The very first quarterly meeting that they had, or breakfast that they had, I ran into Mr. Jimmy. And After a couple months, he invited me out to BNI. I came out here and actually joined in May. As soon as I walked in the room, the very first time when we were meeting over at the Bellevue location, the very first time, I was like, I'm in. I want to be a part of this. So, joined the Arlington chapter. It started taking off immediately. The business started growing. This was a big contribution to that. So in August, I hired my first broker, and it just kept going from there to where now we're currently at 6 brokers, and we are licensed in 13 states versus being from just Tennessee and Mississippi. So we help a lot of folks, a lot of different areas. And that's also, we plan on growing. But the biggest thing about the different states, that's contributed to all these people that I hired, because some of the folks that I did hire had experience, some didn't, but regardless, we've got a step process that we teach them the right way to do business. So this is the team. As everybody got introduced, you got myself, Mr. Register, Miss Jamie, and there's Charlie D, and Natalie, and Mark. So these are all of the Duke Insurance Solutions teams currently. Who can in BNI business partners? What referrals can you guys give me? I've got a big list. In health insurance, it's everybody. If you want to take care of your own personal health, we can help you do that. And we can show you ways of doing that. So, but just to give you an idea, everybody that's in here, we're kind of specialized in certain areas. Everybody can do the same thing, but we're trying to kind of branch out to where Charlie's maybe going to be just my Medicare guy. Some of the brokers are going to focus on maybe going towards small businesses. Some will still continue to focus on individuals, so on and so forth. But these are just a couple examples of some of the companies that we've been privileged to help. 1099 employees, independent consultants or contracted employees, retirees, or people going on COBRA. And COBRA is expensive. COBRA is the cost of what the company actually pays for that insurance plan minus their contribution. You got to start paying for it. I had several cases this week that happened. COBRA, or FedEx, is actually retiring a lot of folks right now. If you're getting married, if you have a divorce, or possibly a situation I had at the end of last year, a lady called me. I don't think the guy was even cold yet in the ground, and she's already calling about trying to change the insurance policy. Whatever the case, but we can do it. We can help. People changing jobs, relocation, lost their job, changes in income, and then people who, this is a really big one, people who have benefits at their job. I talked about this last year. Companies are just like individuals. The biggest thing that they spend, besides whatever that they manufacture, that they sell, or they do in their business, the biggest cost they have is their health insurance. So they consistently are trying to find ways to make it cheaper. The one thing, the advantage that companies have is if they do like a true group employer plan, they can roll that every year because there's no pre-existing conditions tagged into it. So they try to lowball it just like they do every year. A lot of times for you as an employee of a company, if you're an employee of a company, your benefits get worse, or either the premiums go high, or even both. And then people who possibly have not bought a major medical plan, there's a lot of insurances out there, insurance companies that they do sell on a platform that they are an insurance company, or they're a major medical insurance company, and they're not. They're not selling you a product that is a major medical. So. And then retirees, or 65 for Medicare. Medicare is, we don't do a ton of Medicare. Again, Mr. Charlie is wanting to specialize in doing 65 or older, so I expect that part of our business to continue to grow as well. And then this finally, May 1st was my 12 months in here, and this is how BNI has helped me grow my business. I have received 65 referrals. I've given 62, 53 one-to-one, so I'm trying to average that one per week like Mr. Bruce taught me to do. And then I've had 8 visitors so far to try to help us grow as a chapter to make us all more money. And then ultimately, thank you and close business. I'm going to go through this really fast because I've been very fortunate since being in here. It's a lot of numbers, so I'm going to go through it very quickly. I'm not going to call it all out, but I'm just going to plug it in and let you see. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. All right, so in 12 months, year to date, around 94,000. I do want to say this. We are privileged enough that the business has done very well. I'm a big believer in the community. I'm a big believer in our athletics and sports here in our community. So we are sponsoring all the teams again this year and as the seasons come along. So I encourage any of you guys as business owners to do that. They need all the help they can get in helping these kids have good experiences in their high school sports career. Thank you.